Hi friends, and welcome to another video. This one is a late winter build. It was for my friend that one green leaves shell back in December, and I wanted to show you what I did with it. It was difficult, but I think the outside turned pretty cool. The inside, the bathroom looks nice. I think I made some wrong decisions here and there with the kitchen and the living area, but I think I like it. Not every build's a win, you know. But let's get into it. So this is the initial shell. I decided to get that start I'm sorry, start with the roof. And the roof it's a thing that has happened. I hate this lot because like I have a trouble with this in a lot in Windenburg also, where like it kind of like when you go to the back, it kind of like shifts up a bit. And so you're kind of like not seeing it straight forward as much as you would like to. And I feel like I had a lot of trouble with that with this lot. But not as much as the Windenburg lot, which we'll get to once I get to my next tiny build in that series. So look forward to that. I do have a confession about that one, but we'll talk about that later. So this shell challenge had a couple of rules. You can only use certain colors. So white, dark brown, red, and green were the only colors you could use for this challenge, which was a thing. A thing. So I was thinking in my head, I wanted to make this like dark chocolate brown exterior, and then inside would be a more of a white and bright. And I even downloaded some custom paintings from the gallery, which I always love to do. I love downloading custom paintings. They are CC free. Most of them are. Some creators do put a tag that will let you know that, hey, this will be flagged as CC, but you can still search for it you can search for their art in a gallery without it being CC. But if you yourself make the upload your build with their art, sometime it is flagged as CC and they will let you know in the description, so you should be careful with that. But I'll be sure to find and label the CC creator that I used here for the paintings, the custom content. It's not custom content, it's just custom art for The Sims. So it's not cheating, I guess, since I don't do, at least on this channel, I'm not doing any custom content builds. I might in the future, but as of right now, I'm not. But yeah, this is the first part of my build. I wanted to do a bit of a different entryway. I wanted to look a little grand, and I think I nailed it a bit. I kept a lot of me looking for the right squatch in here, because I feel like 90% of the time I'm building, I'm looking for the right swatch. Like, does anybody else feel that? Like, you're just looking for the correct swatch and like everything else can be whatever. But I hope everybody's having a good week. I have been basically cleaning this room and this area. I've mentioned it a little bit, but I had probably the worst year of my life in 2022. And I would say since November, I've been better. To put it shortly, I was pregnant and now I'm not. So it kind of ended in a horrible way. And I had a lot of like clutter here, not only in my mind, but physical clutter. And like today is like the first day that I can see the top of my desk. So it's like it's a good thing. It's a really good thing to be organized, and it like clears your mind as you're organized and your mind is more clear. And so you're just really feeling that within your soul. So that's just a little bit about me and what's been going on, because I know I've been a little absent lately. I've been posting shorts. I've been trying a new thing of posting a little bit more shorts. I get into like, I was posting them last month because I was doing like a bunch of cool makeup for stream. But this time I'm actually doing like sim stuff. I think I might stop the shorts for the tiny builds. If you would like to see those shorts again, you can let me know down in the comments. I would love to know if that's something you're still interested in. But for now, I think I am not going to be updating the shorts for the oh, I deleted everything just now. I won't be doing the shorts for the foreseeable future for the tiny build series. I don't think so. I might, but as of right now, I don't think I will be. So that's that. But I've been really excited about my my setup here. Like I said, today is the first day. Like I've seen like this, the part that you can't see here is the first time I've saw like the top of it. And I got a new desk pad, which I love. So my favorite kind of like style of like everything ever is like a dark romantic style. And I love to like kind of encapsulate that with what I'm doing. So the dark romantic style is like on my desk pad. It's dark. It has these beautiful colors. It is has flowers on it, which I love. If you don't know, I have a wreath shop and I also do flower crowns, which I'm wearing one right now. I do not sell this one. This is like a random one I made. I used to do like wreath of the month kind of things on my Twitch channel, which was really fun. But I've learned a lot in the last like year of like starting my business, and I'm on Etsy, and yeah, it's been a lot of fun. So I don't talk about it on here too much because I like to focus on the sim part of it. But maybe wearing a little flower crown here every now and then would be like a fun little change. I'm doing this mostly to distract that I'm not wearing makeup today. I just like don't have the emotional wherewithal to wear makeup today. So it's just not happening. Makeup's just not happening today. But you see here, this build was, I always say like builds are wild, but this build was kind of wild. The little circuit part, circular or cylinder part in the corner isn't connected to the house. And I was like, what the hell am I going to do with this little part? So I just ended up, you'll see at the end, I just put I think a llama table, like don't wake the llama table in there, which was really cool. And I have a history of my friend, that one green leaf. We've met on Twitch. We've been friends ever since they rated me. I don't remember them rating me, which is great. They bring it up all the time, but we are really good friends. I actually went to Canada to meet them because they were just such a big part of my life starting on Twitch, and it came at such a wonderful time. So I really like cherished the friendship quite a bit. So last year I did her shell back in 2021 last year. I did their shell and I won they had a contest with it, and so I ended up winning it. And you'll see at the very end, because it did not take me doing this, which has been a little bit of a habit lately. You'll see in other builds. But I ended up not taping the part at the end of what I do that made the build special to both of us. But yeah, I ended up doing a truck with a Christmas tree in the back using the tool mod. And it looks really cool. It's really fun. It's like a little goofy way to like kind of do stuff in The Sims. So that's one way you can use tool mod if you ever dive into that. That was like a easy thing to do kind of, because I did it last year when I knew nothing about tool mod. And I feel like I know a lot more about tool mod now. And yeah. I really show you guys the landscaping in this one. The landscaping in this one is really fun. It's really fun. And like, it sucks because you won't see a lot of it because I'm gonna make it snow. Later, you'll see that I make it snow in this one. So yeah. But yeah, this build was really hard. I think I've been trying to do pack limiting now that I have been doing it so much with the 100 tiny build challenge I'm doing. And yeah, it's been kind of like a thing that I've been kind of doing. Yeah, I realized that the stones didn't line up correctly, so I stopped placing them in certain places, which bothers me zero. It didn't bother me at all. I'm not bothered by this at all. But anyway, I digress. We have lots of landscaping going on. I love landscaping. I can't believe we're like 10 minutes in and I'm still like landscaping this build. I mean, I can believe it because doing the exterior of the build is like my favorite part. So yeah, I can totally believe it. I would love to do a shell challenge where we just do the exterior. There's the inside's done and all you have to do is the exterior and I'll be fine. Like, I feel like I would win just doing that. But I'm doing so much landscaping for a build. Like, I mean, you can download it in other seasons and really see the landscaping, but I'm just saying, like, some of it like isn't doing the things that I think it was doing. But we're finally getting on the inside and I wanted to use the cottage living beans. Like, I've never used them before. I don't think I have anyway. So I thought it'd be kind of cool to use them and see like this exposed wood moment. I thought that would be kind of cool. And then I'm trying to figure out something with the windows. I have been like in love with the snowy escape windows lately, but like I don't want it with the I think it's rice paper. I could be wrong. But I didn't want it with the rice paper on there, and yeah, it was kind of hard to find the right one without the rice paper for some reason. So yeah, that's a thing. That's a thing. But I did want to talk about my not snowy escape, but my next tiny build. I have my next tiny build. I finished it. So what happened was we're going to go into an explanation here and you guys can let me know in the comments what you would like me to do. So, basically I haven't built in a long time. I kind of took a break from The Sims for a hot minute and, I ended up not enjoying, but, I was having a hard time finding my build mojo again. And I recorded a video with a build that I was intended to be the first one in the Windenburg series, as I would like to call it, the 3 that I'm going to do in Windenburg. And I built it on a lot and I had modeled it after a house and I hate it. I hate it so much. And so I was like, okay, Marcy, why don't you go and do something else? So I ended up doing something else. I don't even like I posted a pink dining room and I kind of don't like it. And it's what it is. I'm just having a hard time finding my mojo with building and like me liking said building. But I did another one for Windenburg without recording it. And it turned out really good. Like, it's like really good. And I did not record it. So I guess like part of me is like, maybe I will rebuild it and record it, but that sounds like a lot of work. And I don't have things called time is a thing that I don't really want to do. And then I thought about exploring doing the slow motion videos for just that build, just because I built it and I like it now, but it's kind of like a hard thing for me to do, like to learn like a whole new video style is kind of wild. Like, why would I learn a whole video style? But I did record the first build. I have reservations about it. So I guess the options are me basically doing the regular video that I've already did, and the one that I do not like, uploading it, and then also at the end showing the build that I do like, and maybe that would be the thing. Or I don't know what the second part of that is, but I don't know if you guys want to see like a build fail from me. Like basically not a build fail, but maybe I could do a renovation of the build that I try to do and make it a little better, because as of right now, I don't really like it. Like, I don't like it at all. So that's a thing that happened. So yeah, I kind of want to like explore that and see where that would take us in the next phase of this. But I like the build that I did the second time around. I really like it. It looks really cool. I did a lot of things. And at the time I was listening to, my dad had recommended me to listen to a podcast. I think, I can't remember the name of it, but it basically, there's like 400 episodes of it. And I was like, what episode should I, get into if I want to listen to this podcast? So I ended up listening to an episode. It's one of those true crime podcasts. I'm not a huge true crime person. I have a lot of opinions about it, especially when it deals with people of color. So I have opinions about true crime. I'm not going to share it here. But I really, really enjoy, it was a story about not really like true crime as in murder. Like, I don't want to hear about murder. I don't want to hear about current murders or people that are still like alive and victims' families that are still kind of like having to deal with the media going about their everyday thing. Like, I think that's wrong. Especially if they're not like attached to the project or anything like that. But I did enjoy this one. This was like a story about basically some kids got kidnapped on a bus, and there was no murder or anything like that. Like, everybody got their due justice. It just like sucked for the kids because they were young. They were really young. I think the youngest one was like 5 years old, and like it was like a sad story, but like a good story at the end. And I was like, okay, I can listen to this as in true crime, as in not murder, as in we're not like, profiting over the grief of families. Then I'm cool. I'm okay with that. But anyway, we were at build doing that, and I guess I'm gonna have fond memories of that build with the podcast going on in my head. But as we continue, I did the inside of the house pretty well. And then I remembered this was like a winter build. So I know a lot of people are taking down their Christmas decorations right now, but we're putting them up in this build. They're going up in this build. And, we as Simmers, we have Christmas all the time if you're game playing. We have Christmas all the time. Father Winter has had very varying relationships with a plethora of my Sims. But I think we're coming to the end of the building. We're about to do a tour where you'll see a nice snowy landscape. I see it coming up in the previews. I do. But I hope you've been enjoying this. This is the exterior, and you see that truck with the Christmas tree that I was talking about. It's so pretty. You know what? I've never had a pickup truck with a Christmas tree in it, and in the last couple of years, I feel like it's been like super popular image for Christmas. And like every holiday, if you go to the Dollar Tree, if you're in the US of A, it's such a popular image, because I definitely have a Valentine's Day image of a truck with a Valentine's Day kind of thing hanging out in the back of it. I mean, I don't know if it's like a pink tree because I can't remember, but it's definitely something. It's definitely something. But there's Christmas Marcy. She comes out to play. She comes out to play sometimes. And you can come in here and see the inside of the kitchen. And this video was made before I learned how to do the scene changes that you can do in The Sims. Basically, you can set a scene when you're in any mode, I think. I'm very new at this, so you should go to somebody who really knows, like this motion caption girlies know all about it. That's how I learned about it myself. Because I always wanted to know how they control the camera right, but you use like control and you use a number like control 5, you set a scene, control 6, you set another scene, and then once you do it, you hit 5 and it's like, woo, and it shows you the scene so lovely. You hit 6, woof, it goes around a corner if that's what it is. But thank you so much, everybody. I hope you have a wonderful day. You can follow me on Twitch. There's tons of links down below. Subscribe here on YouTube. I like me here on YouTube. Like this video if you like it. I'm planning to do a ton more Sims content for real. And I'll see you guys in the next one.